No matter who you are, I think we can all agree that it's been bitterly cold across Billings over the last few days. And these sub-zero temperatures can leave you at risk for frostbite if you're not careful.
When you start feeling those fingers and toes getting cold, maybe it's time to go inside.
This might be common knowledge, but it's worth a reminder with temps that dipped to minus 20 degrees Fahrenheit over Tuesday night. Layers of clothing are your best defense against cold and frostbite.
I think it kind of sneaks up on everybody, right? Because you think that you're properly dressed, and by the time that you realize that your fingers are cold, you might be behind the 8 ball. Put those layers on. Make sure you have the right footwear, good socks, good gloves, hats, scarves, coats, if you have to be out there. But if you don't have to be out in these elements, make sure you're staying in and staying warm.
And the wind doesn't do you any favors when it comes to frostbite. The faster it blows, the shorter time you have before your body tissues start to freeze. The worst case scenario being amputation of frostbit limbs or digits. If you were out in the elements last night, frostbite would have started to set in on exposed skin after only 10 minutes with a 15-mile-an-hour wind.
Even a little breeze like today, it's only 7 miles an hour out there right now, right? But we have knocked our wind chill, or it's knocked our factors from 30 minutes to 10 minutes with that little bit of a breeze. And so it doesn't take much to make it much harder on yourself. So even though it's still warmed up, it's still a short period of time that it takes to be outside and get that. So you want to make sure that you're properly dressed, and that goes for you and your kids and even your animals, right? You don't want them outside too long either.
If you do come down with a case of frostbite, do not rub the affected area or apply direct heat from something like a fireplace to warm it up. Instead, soak the area in water that's warm to the touch and get to a warm, dry place. Of course, you can always reach out to your doctor for any specific questions. Stay warm, Montana. In Billings, Mitch Laggy, MTN News.